to another brand new episode of Trending Issues on Vanguard Live. The weekend was filled with lots of happenings, and I'll discuss some of those happenings with you. My name is Precious Chukudi. Let me run with you the highlights of today's trend. And we have hashtag thank you to Nigerian Army 157 and hashtag Ondo SSG, hashtag Arthur Eze. And the stories on Instagram, we have I would never defend his actions. Singer Naira apologizes for her hush puppy comment. Also, Tokemakiwa, I don't hate men, I hate patriarchy. She clarifies her stance on feminism. And also, makeup artist Deborah Tsushima allegedly slumps and dies while celebrating her birthday. Alright, so that's what we have on today's trend, and we're going to go on a very short break. When we come back, we'll discuss further on this highlight. We'll be right back. Alright, welcome back, and let me take you as far as where we stopped on the weekend. And Genevieve and Adesua were trending on the weekend, and why? Okay, it turns out that Sugar Rush is on Netflix now from the cinemas, and before now it was on cinemas, and everybody was going to see the movie until the lockdown happened, and no cinema again, so everybody has to find another way to see the movie. And they announced on their Instagram page that they were bringing the movie to Netflix, and Nigerians were really excited about it and said, okay, this movie is coming on Netflix, let's just go and see what it looks like. And after some couple of people had seen the movie, they started saying that Adesua was a very underrated actress, that she's better than Genevieve Nnaji. And some persons are like, come on, are you saying that Genevieve Nnaji, from where she's coming from till now, you would want to compare her with Adesua that just came out yesterday? What are you guys saying? Well, let's see how that unfolds, because I'm going to be telling you what I personally think, and this is my thoughts exactly. Now, Genevieve has been in the industry for a long time coming. It's not easy. The other day we celebrated her joining the O2 Academy member. It's not easy. How many Nigerian actresses or African actresses are even there? And she and Tunde Omotosho are the only Nigerian, I think, in Nollywood that just joined the O2 Academy, and it's a very big one, a big plus on her side. And Genevieve has been known to be the only Nigerian actress that brought out her first movie on Netflix, and that's Lionheart, and that movie went wild, home and abroad. And also, Adesua, her first debut movie was that Knocking at Heaven's Door, which she really did exceedingly well. But to compare Adesua, that just came out in 2014, to Genevieve, that has been there since when some of you were even giving birth to, come on, what are you saying? She's a veteran, and she's been doing a lot of things for herself, improving on her directorial skills. And her movie The Lion's Heart was also nominated in the Oscars. Please count how many actors and actresses that have shot movies here in Nigeria. Please mention one of them whose movie has been featured in the Oscars. You know what it means to be in the Oscars? I mean, the Oscars is like when you're celebrating Grammy for music. That's like for film, and you want to compare Genevieve with Adesua. It's not possible now. Adesua is a fantastic actress. I'm serious, like very good actress. I've not seen a bad movie of Adesua. She never acts any bad movie. But then you can't compare her and Genevieve. And Genevieve, you will find Genevieve in all movies. Her movies are always thought out, well thought out. They're not movies that you just find her acting, like when you just see all these very funny names of movies, you just think someone like Genevieve. No, her movies are well selected. If you check some of the movies that she has acted, you see that they're not just let's write a quick script and come and act. No, her movies are well thought out, and that's it on Genevieve and Adesua. You know, you can't compare both of them. One, Genevieve has had a long time experience in the field. Even Adesua would still, pay a lot of credence to her and say, oh, Genevieve, oh, you're my boss over there. Because, she's been doing a lot of crazy and also great things in the film industry. How much more, Adesua, who is also out there and also saying a bunch of, also acting some very lovely movies too. Alright, to move away from them to thank you to Nigerian Army 157. Alright, so the Nigerian Army is trending on Twitter and it's their 157th anniversary. Let's see what some persons are saying. And this is from Yuji. It says, I have a cousin in the Nigerian Army and it makes me appreciate their sacrifices all the more, especially those who risk their lives to keep us safe. They leave their families, friends, and small luxuries trying to keep us safe. It's the Nigerian Army's 157th anniversary, and I say hashtag thank you to Nigerian Army 157. This is from Oluyemi Fasipe. It says, as the Nigerian Army marks our 157 years anniversary, I want to use this medium to appreciate our soldiers who risk their lives daily to protect us, and for the heroes who have died in the process, may their souls continue to rest in peace. Hashtag thank you to Nigerian Army 157. This is from T. Bolanle Cole Esquire. It is very mandatory for us to appreciate soldiers who lay down their lives to safeguard our territorial boundaries and help in crushing our internal terrorists. As they mark their 157 years anniversary today, all I can say is thank you at headquarters Nigerian Army. Hashtag thank you to Nigerian Army 157. Away from that, we move to Ondo SSG. Baba don't resign. Now so it's here. And a viral trend carried it. Also, some other persons are talking about it on Twitter. And viral trend says Ondo SSG Ife Dayo Abegunde resigns from Governor Akeredolu's led government. And this is from Michael Akonji. It says, breaking news, the secretary to Ondo State Government, Mr. Ife Dayo Abegunde, has resigned his appointment this morning. Abegunde said he would communicate his next line of action within the next 24 hours. And I'm going to read the resignation letter. And he has letter of resignation effective from 6 July 2020. I, Honorable Ife Dayo Sunday Abegunde, the Secretary to the State Government of Ondo State, hereby tender my letter of resignation. I want to thank Mr. Governor for giving me the opportunity to serve the government and people of Ondo State. Again, my family and I wish Mr. Governor quick recovery. Okay, he has resigned. So we're moving straight to Arthur Eze. And the Igbo people are angry today because of something he said. Let's find out. So, billionaire oil magnate Prince Arthur Eze on Sunday said Indigbo owed the President Buhari eternal gratitude for what he called the massive provision of economy and infrastructural facilities in the southeast geopolitical zone. This is from Professor Late. He says Arthur Eze has his words as may be someone who secretly benefits from Buhari's government, and you don't expect him to publicly oppose Buhari because he's Igbo. Politics isn't actually done by emotions, and we Igbos aren't Buhari's opposition, just that we don't support him. This is from Fave Loaded, and says Arthur Eze is a hustler. Pay him no attention. Igbo should stop taking his words seriously. He's a good beneficiary of APC government, so he would say anything to suit their interest. He wouldn't speak any bad against Buhari anytime. He would continue praising their incompetence. This is from Ezemo. Says Arthur Eze is goofing around, goofing again big time. Can we not have sellouts in Igbo land? What massive economy and infrastructural facilities is Arthur Eze talking of? Let's not forget that his people accused him of forcefully taking over their land. Arthur Eze. And so we'll take this one from Mark. Says even if Buhari turns southeast to gold, they will still give excuses to justify their ignorant hatred towards him. Yet they praise and hail a failure like Goodluck Jonathan, who cannot show a single project executed in the southeast. They are not after development, simple as that. This is from The Godfather. He says, with this level of hatred, I cannot but agree with you. When a billionaire businessman like Arthur Eze can say positive things about PNB, while these cretins are still cursing him, then they aren't after development. In fact, I dare say they don't know what they really want. And that's what we can take on Arthur Eze. So people are still talking about it on Twitter. If you want to find out what they're saying, you can still go on Twitter and find out. And we move straight stories on Instagram. Emma Naira has come to say something that I don't know why they're attacking her. I mean, this girl just said what she said, but you know how they say you're responsible for what you say and other people are responsible for how they understand what you say. That's what happened in this case. And Emma Naira says a lot of people are happy about what happened to Hush Puppy because he was oppressing them on social media. The truth is that rejoicing in his downfall is not going to put money in your pocket. I'm tired of reading about someone else's downfall. Let me jeje hustle my own. And they came for her. They dragged her by her hair, by her eyes, everything she was wearing, they dragged her. And she comes back after a few hours and says, please, oh, this is not how I meant what I was saying. And she says, I genuinely apologize if I offended anyone. I never meant to do that. I simply meant that I'm tired of reading about it. Justice will be served when it comes to his case, and understand that I will never defend his actions at all. I actually never did. And she's just saying that, people are just rejoicing over the fact that, how Nigerians or people in general would see how somebody is always flaunting so much money, and they keep asking, what's this guy doing for a living? What's he doing? And then all of a sudden, the truth comes out that, he's a fraudster. Everybody's like, hey, thank God, though. I was saying it now. This guy is into fraud, all those kind of things. And she's like, people are very quick to rejoice your downfall when, something bad happens. God, let me just, hustle my own hustle so that I don't want to. I'm tired of reading about somebody's downfall, which is not a bad thing. It could have been anything else and not, Hush Puppy case. But she's just saying that once you experience a form of downfall, people will just be rejoicing over it. But just Nigerians, they focus on the Hush Puppy part, and they dealt with her on Twitter. Let's see what some persons are saying to her apology. And this is from Sharon Dream. It says, the gods of internet has forgiven you. You may go in peace now. Don't drop any song this year. That's your punishment. Come on now. She just said what she said. It's not that deep. And this is from Makomali author, who says, I just love people who are quick to say sorry and apologize. Yeah. I don't know why she even apologized though, because there was just some sort of confusion. And this is from Imhal Noheri. He says she really had a message there but didn't pass it in the right way. Most people derive joy from seeing others fall from grace. It's saddening. Yeah, maybe she shouldn't have used the Hush Puppy thing and she had just said downfall. That way Nigerians would not even go after her. But because she mentioned Hush Puppy and with the cases surrounding Hush Puppy, it just really triggered them. Away from Emma Naira, we're moving straight to Talk Star with a double R. That's Tokema Kinwa. So someone on Twitter, on the weekend too, we had this whole feminism thing, feminist this, feminist that, and somebody said feminism is not about hating men. Obviously, she's a feminist, and another person says, let's ask a Talk Star or Tonto, and Toke replies and says, I don't hate men, I hate patriarchy, and I speak against male privileges. Know the difference and set yourself free. Feminism is not hatred towards the male gender. I just can't stand the male privileges that exist. It's speaking out against patriarchy. It is inclusion, and there are men who support feminism too. It's the truth. There are a lot of men who support feminism too. So some people, this feminism thing, this kind of matter, we cannot settle it because there's a lot of schools of thought that think differently about this whole feminism thing. Some people see it as a way of shutting out the men. Some other person see it as, no, we're trying to say women can get the same privileges as men. Some people see it as a way of saying, oh, women too have a voice. And it's a different, some other persons will see it as, okay, a woman will do a woman's job and a man will do a man's job. So there are different schools of thought for this whole feminism thing, and it causes a lot of problem with some persons. Okay, let's see what some persons are saying in response to what our sister Toke has said. Okay, some people are just like I said, that's the same thing they are basically saying in support of her. But then let's talk about something that happened on Facebook. It's a very sad one. Very sad. This very pretty girl, makeup artist Deborah Tsushima, just posted some few hours, on I think posted some few hours, and she said so many things to be grateful for. The greatest is the gift of life. Happy birthday to me. Please say a prayer for me at our blessing church 8. The pictures were fantastic, beautiful. Like I was like, who is this fine girl? And next thing, 2 hours later, after she had posted that, they said she had died. And I'm like, are you serious? And some persons went on her page and was saying, how do I control my tears? How am I even going to write this tribute? How do I believe that you died same day you had your birthday celebration? You slumped and died while dancing. I'm heartbroken. How I wish God would give you another chance. Rest well, sweetheart. This is from Andy, and Dara says, God, this can't be true. Someone I posted her birthday yesterday and even chatted with her just for me to come back from church this morning with this kind of very bad news. God, rest in peace, Deborah Tsushima. Truly, there's nothing in this life. The world is actually not our home. So it turns out that on her birthday, she was given an iPhone 11, and there are speculation saying that her drink was poisoned while she was partying on her birthday. Also, some other speculation saying that she has been going through heart issues, and she has fainted a couple of times before then, and that was just the last straw. But then this is my question: how do people hate people so much to even want to kill them? I mean, this girl was happy. If only she knew that she was celebrating, this birthday would be her, death day. I'm sure she would not have, necessarily even attended the birthday party or something. And because the party was even thrown by her boyfriend, who wanted to celebrate his girlfriend, and he also gave her, an iPhone. I hope that whosoever the culprit is should be brought, to book. It's very important that people who do these things, get the brunt of it and those kind of things. I hope that may her soul rest in perfect peace. It's a very sad one. Too young to die and too pretty to go just like that. Well, that's all we can take on social media trends today. Remember that you can equally like, share, subscribe on all our social media platforms showing across your screen. But then I'd like to leave you with some questions. What exactly, do you think about the death of this young girl? Jealousy, people getting jealous of their friends. Some people are saying that maybe because her boyfriend is well-to-do, some girl who is probably envious of her must have done that. At what level, would people really push to do something really bad to other people? Let me know in the comment section, and if you have any story that you think that is similar to what would have happened to this girl, you can share with us so we can also learn too from you. Till I come your way next time, it's still trending issues on Vanguard Live. Remember to stay safe, stay hydrated. Corona is still in town. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.